Alright. Haven't done one in a little while, but this one, as usual, comes from social media. So, there's this fucking dude that posted a video of him driving his little Pavement Princess down the highway or some shit, and it's like some motivational BS or whatever, right? And he posts this, and obviously I get on there. Every time I see this, I get on and I'll post, I guess trolling in my own way, but I'll get on there and I'll, post like gay boy or some shit like that because it's fucking retarded. Like that's my absolute proof. If you drive, or my view of it, I guess is how I'll say it, but if you drive a Pavement Princess, then it's fucking retarded. Like there's no question about it, right? And people are sitting here, and this fucking argument's been going on for, I don't even know, like a week and a half or some shit at this point. And obviously everybody's just fucking getting all butthurt. All the people that drive these Pavement Princesses, right? Like they're all butthurt because they're coming to the realization that nobody gives a fuck, right? Like nobody thinks you're fucking cool. Like you're gay. Like that's what it is. And it's funny because South Park did a fucking episode about it where they're making fun of the Harley riders that like go around ruining people's good days and shit, and there's like, the difference between a fag and a gay fag and blah, 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 right? Like, so it's the same concept. And I think that's why these people are getting so butthurt. But one of the last comments, this person was like, why does it matter? Why does it affect you? Well, it affects me, because of supply and demand. And this is a concept that fucking people don't understand anymore, right? Like, and you see it kind of going like full circle here. You see it with the minimum wage shit right now. Like people want to work at McDonald's and they want to make fucking $25 fucking dollars an hour, to work at McDonald's, to be a food server. That's fine. Like whatever you want to make, that's fucking fine. It doesn't matter what you make because the price of the goods will always reflect that, right? Like so if you make $25 fucking dollars an hour working at McDonald's, guess what? The price of a Big Mac is going to incorporate you making $25 fucking dollars an hour. And people were baffled by this notion with all the recent movements. They're raising minimum wage up to like 15, 18. I think I seen 21 an hour somewhere. And I think California, as usual, is fucking trying to push it even higher. And then people are like freaking out and they're like, well, the price of McDonald's is getting outrageous. Well, no shit, right? Like you raise the prices of the fucking workers. That was incorporated. The hourly rate of the workers was incorporated in the fucking price of the goods. That's basic fucking economics. So you take that and you apply it to the whole fucking Pavement Princess bullshit. So this is why it affects me, because I drive a truck. I drive a truck because I haul shit. I need to haul stuff in the bed of my truck. I need to tow shit. I need to do all sorts of things. And that's why I own a fucking truck, right? Like that, because I actually do truck things with it. Coming up, I'm going to be hauling a fucking couple tons of gravel and shit. Like I need a truck. You can't do that with a fucking Nissan Altima or a fucking Honda Civic or some shit. I can't throw 2 tons of fucking gravel in the trunk, right? Like, so I have to have a fucking truck. So when you're applying the same concept as all these little fucking Pavement Princesses and road warriors, they've created this demand, and that's created an artificial shortage in the supply chain. Well, what's that happen? Based on supply and demand. Okay, high demand and low supply draws the fucking cost up. Same way as fucking McDonald's workers and fast food workers. Like, they have to pay for it, right? And that's what's happening right now. So, I drive a 2019 half ton, and it's done fantastic for me. I probably would like to upgrade to the next size up because I do haul a lot of shit, a lot of heavy shit. And this one just barely gets it. But, this very same truck, when I bought it back in 2019, I bought it technically used, but it was only had like 1,000 miles on it, and it was the same year. So I bought it in 2019, and it's a 2019 model. This truck retailed for about $50K. The exact same truck. now in 2026 is retailing for like 80 to 90K. Like, that's a $30,000 to $40,000 increase in less than 7 years, right? Like, that's fucking asinine. That's not all just because of tariffs. That's not all just because of the fucking, inflation that's going on and stuff. Most of it is because these motherfuckers are buying these trucks just to say that they own a truck, right? Like, just so if they buy a girl a drink at the bar, they could be like, yeah, girl, I got a truck out in the parking lot, Like, but they don't even know how to fucking use it. They probably wouldn't be able to tell you it's fucking, its towing capacity, its tongue weight capacity. They wouldn't be able to tell you the payload capacity. They wouldn't be able to tell you a fucking thing about it, but you better believe that they know exactly what size the rims are and all sorts of shit, right? And then what's really fucking annoying about it is because, car manufacturers, they'll change options based on, what's being bought, what's important to the consumer, right? So previously, like when I bought this truck, a bed liner wasn't an option. It came standard. Anchor points for payloads, to connect your fucking ratchet straps and shit. Like, those weren't options. Those came standard. Trailer packages, those came standard because that's what was needed. Like, those were the most common things, so it saved them money by just putting them on there, right? So those things are getting removed now. Like, I'm seeing brand new 2025, 2026 trucks come out that don't have fucking bed liners in it. Well, that's because a Pavement Princess is never going to have anything more than maybe a couch here and there in it, in a few boxes. Like, they're never going to fucking haul, like, I need to haul fucking gravel. They're never going to haul gravel in there. So they're never going to see the fucking paint scratched and it rusts the fucking bed out or anything like that, right? Like, and that's the fucking problem. It's like, so now, me as an actual truck owner, if I go to trade my current truck in and get a new model of the same thing, which technically, after reviewing the specs, has slightly better gas mileage, pretty well the same torque, same horsepower, same fucking towing capacity, but it actually has less, right? Because mine came with the fucking trailer package. The new ones don't. Not stock, at least. It came with the fucking Tough Coat or the Rhino lining bed liner. The new ones don't. You have to pay for that as an option. If you want trailer brakes standard, you gotta pay for it. You have to pay all sorts of extra costs just for the same fucking thing that was standard previous, right? Like, it goes for the same thing. Like, I love a manual transmission. I wish to God I could get another fucking manual transmission. Why? Because if I get a manual transmission, I can easily run vehicles up to 250,000, no issue. And the only thing I'll ever probably have to do, I might have to replace an output seal and a clutch. Granted, it's been a while, but back in the day, that was about $100 worth of stuff, and you could do it on your fucking, a few beers, right? Like, you would be done. And you drop the drive shaft, you fucking pull the rear yoke, you throw a new seal in there. That part's fucking done. And then, replacing a clutch, you don't even have to drop the motherfucker. If you've done it a time or two, you can just slide it back on the fucking cross member and put a new clutch in, slide it forward, rebolt it, torque it, and you're done, right? Like, that's what it used to be, but you can't do that anymore. Partially, and I did do a paper on this in college, but partially because, the EPA, so if you have a manual transmission, then, like, you control the gas mileage. So some of the vendors, they removed manual transmissions on, half-ton and even three-quarter-ton trucks because it allowed them to meet the EPA standards. So aside from that, okay. But the other portion is these fucking Pavement Princesses. They don't want a manual transmission. They want these fucking automatic transmissions. So the problem with that turns into what used to be able to be $100 in today's inflation might be $200, $300 to repair a transmission and get you all the way to 250,000 miles or more. Well, the equivalent is now, $5,000 to $10,000 when a transmission goes out. I'm a Dodge owner, half-ton Dodge. it comes, well, Ram, sorry, but, it comes with standard fucking problems, right? Like, I just passed 100,000 on my truck. It's very nerve-wracking because it's an automatic transmission, and I'm told, oh, well, it's a Mercedes transmission now. I don't give a fuck. It's still a half-ton fucking Ram. So, yeah, chances are it's not going to be happy. And when it goes out, it's going to be probably $5,000 to repair it or $10,000 to replace it, somewhere in that ballpark. And that's just the going rate. Why? Because I don't have a manual transmission. So something that I could spend a few $100 on and get all the way to 250,000 miles now is going to be a $5,000 to $10,000. Why? Because Pavement Princess drivers don't want manual transmissions. They don't need manual transmissions. It's all for show, again, just so they can tell the girl at the fucking bar that they have a goddamn truck. Now, to me, it's not a truck, right? Because it can't do anything that a truck's supposed to be able to do. Like, they jack them up and they lift them and they do all sorts of shit, which just, eliminates their off-road capability. They change all sorts of things without fucking upping the suspension or doing anything there, so they don't have the same payload. They don't have the same towing capacity. They don't have any of these things, One of my favorite fucking things is when you see one of these fucking dudes rolling around and they got a fucking billet aluminum receiver hitch, right? That's for people that don't know, that's the thing that you put the fucking ball in, right? So they get these things. It doesn't have the same thing. Like, can it tow? Sure. But it doesn't have the same rating as a homogenized fucking cast receiver hitch, right? Like, my fucking cast receiver hitches, they have far better fucking towing capacity and, shock ratings. So if I hit a fucking pothole or some shit, it's less likely to bend or fucking snap clean off than what a billet aluminum is. And people don't look at that, right? Like, they don't look at fucking stress ratings on these fucking things because they're just wanting to look pretty. It's nothing but another shiny little fucking thing to them, right? Like, so they don't do it. And those are the things that they do. I seen one, God damn it, I forget, but it was some car salesman, and he was showing, and I don't know if it comes stock like this or some shit, but it was a reel, and the salesman was trying to, like, show off a truck, and it showed that it had auxiliary ports in the fucking wheel wells. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, what the fuck? So it doesn't have a tough coat, rhino lining fucking bed liner. It didn't have any fucking anchor points on it. It didn't have visible fucking trailer package attached to it, but it has auxiliary ports in the wheel wells. Turns out these auxiliary ports are so that these guys can put fucking lights in their wheel wells. Like, that's what's fucking important now? Like, you're buying a truck and you're worried about putting your rainbow street glow in the fucking wheel wells? Meanwhile, I have to pay $30,000 extra dollars or more just to get the standard fucking shit I need a truck for? Like, and that's going to be another reason, because now people are going to stop fucking buying them, right? Like, the guys like me, we're not buying them. We're buying used fucking shit. We're buying old shit, and we're just repairing it because at least it was made to do truck shit, right? Like, and people just don't get this, right? Like, and it's not even me. Like, I'm more of a general user. Like, I have a camper, so I mean, I tow that and shit, and then I'm just doing house maintenance. But there's other guys that, they need these trucks, to do actual work. Like, I got a buddy up in Montana, right? And he's a cattle farmer. I guarantee you, and I give him shit because he's a Chevy guy, but at least he drives a real fucking truck, I guarantee you, I'm never going to see him put underglow in his fucking wheel wells, right? Like, I'm never going to fucking see that because he hauls fucking fat ass cows and shit, and he needs to haul a lot of them, and he needs to pull it in a big ass fucking trailer, and he's running in gravel roads, if a road at all, so he's out, so he needs the truck to be fucking functional. He needs it to be able to tow in ice and snow and mud and gravel and up and down the fucking mountains and all kinds of shit. Like, he doesn't need it to do anything. But guess what? Like I was saying earlier in the fucking rant, now if he gets a new truck, he has to pay 30, 40, and the level he's at, because he's probably 3/4 to 1 ton, even up to $50,000 or $60,000 more. Well, guess what the fuck that does? Like I said, he's a cattle farmer. So when he goes to sell his beef and he needed a new truck, guess what happens? Now he has to roll that additional $60,000 fucking dollars on the upper end into the fucking price of the goddamn cattle. So what's that do? It trickled down. By the time you get it all the way in your fucking grocery store because you took your little pavement princess up to fucking go get a fucking filet mignon or some bullshit, right? Now that fucking steak costs more. So it's just all the way around. And why? Because some fucking gay dudes think that it's cool to fucking drive a pavement princess. So it's like, you know, that's why it fucking matters to me. That's why I fucking care about it, is because you have ruined something that other people need and rely on, you know, based on you wanted something that looks pretty in a Thursday night McDonald's car show, right? Like, that's fucking insane to me. Like, I don't know. It's just, but that's why I'm saying, like, this shit does piss me off, because people don't realize, you know, their impact on other people. It's like, you think that this fucking little pavement princess is cool. Well, you just cost everyone else a shit ton of fucking money because you wanted to be different enough that you weren't driving a Honda Civic to a fucking car show, but yet you did the exact same things. I mean, you're a fucking fart pipe away from being a Honda Civic driver. So, you know, that's my rant. That's why I, you know, take offense by it, because it's like, you fucked up, you know, everybody else's stuff, right? Like, everybody else now has to pay more because you wanted a fucking truck that can't, you know, go off-road. And I see it all the time. I laugh. Like, you go to a concert or some shit, especially if you go to like a country concert, you just laugh because they have like these big pretty fucking trucks and shit, and they show up in their shined cowboy boots and all kinds of shit, but they get stuck in a ditch. Well, because they don't have enough fucking rubber on their goddamn rim to actually offer any sort of fucking traction. They have traction on fucking asphalt, and that's it. But for some dumbass fucking reason, you know, women will listen to it. A guy will go to a bar and buy her a little fucking foo-foo drink and say that, you know, he has a truck, and she'll think, oh, this is a man. Like, it's sad. And then, you know, they'll think that all the way up until they need him to be a man, until he has to fucking hire somebody to go pull a trailer for him because his pavement princess can't do it. So there's my rant for today, and then we'll see what else comes up. Thanks.